So how does management view gossipers? You'd be surprised. My name is Ed, and this is the Job Real Talk. Today's topic, gossiping at work. I heard it through the grapevine. Many managers view gossipers as the heart of the grapevine or rumor mill and people who can't be trusted. Bit of history on the song. 1968, the year I was born, singer Marvin Gaye released his version of I Heard It Through the Grapevine. Not much longer will you be mine. It topped the Billboard charts, surpassing Gladys Knight and the Pips version. Now, although Motown's version is pertained to a relationship, the job or workplace version pertains to information, and the lyrics are a little bit different than Motown. I recently checked in with my Uncle Ned, who is the head singer of a famous group, to hear how their workplace version of the grapevine is coming along. Check it out.
I bet you're wondering how I knew all these things people said about you. Some things I never even heard before, but they keep talking daily more and more. They're quick to smile up in your face while spreading rumors about you in this place. You should know I heard it through the grapevine, and I'm just about to lose my mind.
Whoa! Uncle Ned, hold on. Don't lose your mind and don't blow a gasket. The grapevine is a natural part of our lives in and outside of the workforce. Loose lips are everywhere. We can't escape it. Folks, as you can tell, gossipers create a lot of frustrations on the job. You see, the grapevine is a conduit of information about anything and anybody. This information could be something that's supposed to be confidential, not to be shared with others, or someone's opinion not based on facts. Like assuming or guessing at something or making a derogatory statement about someone and then sharing it with others. And just like the song itself with several different versions by several artists, there are many gossipers with their own versions of the grapevine on the job. You're probably thinking of a few right now. I know I am. So hearing it through the grapevine is one thing. No longer being mine is something totally different. This implies you will keep it flowing through the grapevine to the next person and then the next, so on and so forth. You know, these gossipers are usually very friendly people. They start talking about one thing and it leads into something totally different. They crave more ingredients to the meal they're cooking up, to serve to that next person. And they are diehard believers that it is important to give credit to that source or the ingredient shared. In other words, you give your opinion, you're going to be recognized by them as a contributor on their next stop. This is not a good thing. Here's an example. Ed, did you hear this about Jack? Now, if I chime in or give my opinion, it will certainly be recognized on the gossiper's next stop. Jill, did you hear this about Jack? I can't believe it. That is crazy. I was talking with Ed and he said, blah, blah, blah. I am now complicit in the spreading of gossip. Part of the chorus or background singers singing, I heard it through the grapevine. If it's regarding a peer or a supervisor, it will make its way full circle to that person. I am then grouped in this gossip fraternity. I'm viewed as someone who has loose lips, can't keep anything confidential. Therefore, I might not be the best candidate for advancement when such opportunities appear. Now, as I give this example, you're more than likely replacing the names I use with people you work with who fit the shoes of your workplace gossiper. You can imagine them right now, microphone in hand, stage light shining down on them. I heard it through the grapevine. Not much longer will this be mine. Will you chime in? Will you chime in and be part of the next verse or not? Now, if you do, the gossiper will keep singing. And they're going to collect as much information or ingredients from you to make that song more tantalizing. Make that gossip meal they're cooking up tastier with the words or ingredients you contribute. Now, if you ignore it or don't comment it like I do, this causes the gossiper to turn to the next person in the audience for a juicier emotional response. Now, don't get me wrong, I've always started listening to gossipers to see where it's going and to see whom it's about. But 100% of the time, I've always said something like, I hate to hear that, or sorry you feel that way, but I have no comment on it. Now, this does one of two things. One, it maintains the work relationship with the individual by listening. And two, they second guess coming back to me if I don't have anything juicy to add to their gossip recipe for others to feast on. So, here's a rule of thumb to think about as I wrap this video up. Don't contribute to the grapevine. Be very conscious if a conversation turns into gossip. Try to shut it down if possible. And remember, just as things are shared with you, it will be shared with others. And you can afford to be grouped into that gossip fraternity or sorority. It will certainly have a negative impact on your career if you're looking to grow with the company. So, I can't end this video without realizing there may be some gossipers actually viewing this video. You could have come across it by accident, by searching for another topic, or simply by someone caring enough about you to share this video. Regardless how you came across this video, think about yourself and your own conduct at work. Do you spread rumors? Do you talk about your coworkers to other coworkers? Do you complain about management all the time to others? If so, you are the example of who this video is all about. Take a moment to think. Think how others in your organization may view you as someone who has loose lips and can't be trusted. Now, this may be a hard pill to swallow, but it's never too late to change. Nobody wants to be labeled a gossiper. You can start tomorrow on the job, being conscious of these things, and don't engage in spreading rumors or sharing information about coworkers to others or talking trash about your leadership. The grapevine flows through all layers of the workforce, and the people you talk about normally always find out sooner or later. If you applied to a leadership position in the past and it wasn't awarded to you, could it be because you have loose lips? Labeled the gossiper? Center of the grapevine? Me personally, I would feel much better knowing the person awarded the position over me was more qualified, rather someone less qualified but more trustworthy because I ran my mouth too much. Just saying. It's something to think about at home by yourself. Folks, I hope this video was helpful and shed some light on a universal issue in the workplace. Thanks for watching this episode of the Job Real Talk. Remember, subscribe, give thumbs up, and click the bell to be notified when additional content will be released. Please leave comments and share your experience so others can benefit from them as they deal with these type of individuals on the job. Real talk, folks. Have a good day.